because I feel like once you do the work, and again, you're gonna always be doing the work to making yourself like a better person. It's an everyday thing, you know. It's an everyday kind of self-discovery until the day we die. You know, we're on this earth to learn and to grow every day, and to treat people with kindness and love. And you know, sometimes unfortunately people can experience like the bad parts of people, but I feel like that can you know, those experiences, good and bad, can shape you into a more stronger individual, and you know, set that standard of what I'm actually worth, you know. And I feel like, yeah, it's easy to also get into a phase of like not trusting people for protection, you know, and to preserve that kind of vulnerability. And it's easy to kind of block off from the world. It's really, what really is a challenge, honestly, is staying open in such a world that's so harsh and so, you know, vicious, that'll just chew you up and spit you back out. You know, I feel like it's staying open and staying open-hearted and soft-hearted in that kind of environment is the real challenge. And it takes tough skin, it takes experience, it takes leaning into love and following in, like, you know, the footsteps of, you know, like that unconditional love that we can all tap into, and that's in the center of all of our hearts and our core of our soul, you know. Like, but it's a challenge, and it's everyday challenge, and not everybody's deserving, you know, of that vulnerability, of that sensitivity. But at the same time, you know, like, there are people who are deserving, and you can't find that unless you try, you know. So it's good to stay open in that regard, and stay hopeful in that regard. It's like looking at life through the lens of like a child, and like having an optimistic lens, while also being self-aware and discerning of, you know, when you're not being treated well, when you're not being like, when you're being, if you're being disrespected, if you're not being treated to the standard that you should, like, of self-respect that you should hold for yourself, you know. So yeah.